What if religious truth was revealed gradually, as if evolving, to prepare humanity for some final grand revelation? This is the notion of Pia Philosophia. Last episode we introduced two new concepts. Prisca Theologia, the idea that religious truth was revealed anciently but got degraded over time, and Philosophia Perennis, the idea that religious truth is preserved through different manifestations. We saw that these concepts were very important for debates about church reform within the Renaissance. While one frames it in terms of decline and the other in terms of continuity, Pia Philosophia frames religious truth in terms of development. Now, this view ran immediately into a sort of a problem because the final revelation was supposed to be, according to Christians, the life, death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. The problem was that it did not allow for any change or reform, something that both Roman Catholic and Protestant theologians were wildly debating. But there was one trick up its sleeve. Adherents of Prisca Theologia used Pia Philosophia to counter arguments that their view did not leave any room for Christianity to appear within history. Because remember, people who adhere to Prisca Theologia believe that religious truth got degraded over time. If that is the case, Christianity is in a bit of a weird, maybe even heretical position. However, through Pia Philosophia, religious theologians could place Christianity as the final revelation of that religious development. Ancient pagan wisdom was only appreciated as a form of preparatio evangelica, evangelical preparation. From the lens of both Pia Philosophia and Prisca Theologia, learning from ancient pagan wisdom was kind of irrelevant because Christianity just gave all the revelation at once. Anything that was left out was just pagan error. Philosophia Perennis, on the other hand, was risking a form of everyone is right about religion kind of relativism. However, it still kind of emphasized that it was irrelevant to learn from ancient pagan wisdom because the true core message was a Christian message. So we're seeing how these debates are developing within very Christian contexts and within the highest echelons of the Catholic and Protestant movements. This is going to change over time, and in fact the next part of our journey is going to take us just there. We're going to see this idea of universal truth across religions is going to be extracted away from a Christian context and applied to religion more generally. There's going to be a back and forth between people advocating for a traditional form of Christianity that adheres to this perennial wisdom, and others which are going to completely run away from dogma and tradition to emphasize a kind of spiritual but not religious form of doing this universal wisdom. And to do that, we're going to fast forward to post-World War II 1940s Britain. It's going to be a brave new world, pun intended, indeed. Thanks for watching another episode of TeaSoteric.